So the 17 Pro Max has arrived. Time to get this party started. So let's kick off the first cases from Apple for the 17 Pro Max. Let's get into it. What's up guys, welcome back to Michael's Tech Talk. So here we are with our TechWoven cases. Now I did notice when I was editing my first look at cases for the 17 Pro Max, I was very tired and I said FineWoven. But TechWoven in the house. So while my orange 17 Pro Max is not here, Kylie has gladly and very kindly loaned me her blue 17 Pro Max so I could kick these reviews off. So yeah. My orange Pro Max should be here in a couple of days, and until then I am currently using the iPhone Air. So I didn't pick up all of the colours this time because a lot of the colours didn't really appeal to me, so I picked up the ones that I figured that I would kind of like. So because we have the blue and orange Pro Maxes, or well, I will have the orange Pro Max, I went for those colours and then I went for the black. So yeah, and I have already opened the black to take a quick look at it, so we'll just take this back out of the box. Then we have the blue, which we'll just get a look at. And then we have the Sienna, which is not really an orange, it's more of a bronze than an orange. Yeah, I think the Cosmic Orange is a lot more orangey. But hey ho. So I was going to get the green TechWoven case to pair it with the orange, because I've seen so many posts saying, oh look at this, the Master Chief, you know, and I'm like, hold on a minute. Let's put some respect on the OG. And it's not the Master Chief colorway, it is the Michelangelo from the Ninja Turtles colorway. Thank you very much. Just saying, so put some respect on his name, just saying. So here we go. So we'll just quickly pop these on the scale and we'll see what they're like for consistency. So 34 grams, 35 grams for the black, interesting. 35 grams for the Sienna. So I think we'll just pop the blue into the blue case. We've got our little Magsafe animation there, and we'll just pop that onto the scale. So 266 grams is what you'll carry around inside your pocket. We'll just set these other colors to the side. We will do a little look at these afterwards, but we'll just stick with this one. So the TechWoven. So my first impressions on this is miles better than the FineWoven case in terms of durability. You can actually, if you listen, like you can hear just how textured this is. This is going to withstand a lot more punishment. Now, the bumpers, when I did look back at the FineWoven case, the bumper doesn't look to be massively different. It's still that sort of fabric, and if you get a close look at it, say through a micro lens, it does look very similar, but it's nearly like a denim. It's kind of like a pair of jeans for your phone, in a way. And we do have our machined metal buttons here, which are clicky, tactile, responsive. And of course our camera control button. So this is going to be a staple moving forward that you can see, and it works perfectly as expected. This is going to be a staple moving forward with cases, that everybody has adopted the camera control button finally, because I don't know about you guys, but last year for me it was really frustrating. You know, obviously brands were playing catch up with camera control, similar to the way they did with the 15 Pro Max with the action button. But I'm just glad that Apple didn't throw any more stupid buttons onto a phone so that we'd have to screw about with cases. You know what I mean? It was annoying. But the camera control button is top notch. Top notch. So fitment then, let's just see. So if we just pop this off at the corners, it is a good stiff rigid case. So it clicks on there very well. We've got our cutouts here for our USB-C and our speakers. We have our lanyard loopholes here as well. And then it goes all the way around. So it is full bumper protection across the board, which is what you want to see. And if you go all the way around, see the side bumpers, it is relatively rigid. There's not a massive amount of flex. Even around the buttons, it is pretty consistent all the way around. A little bit of flex at the bottom where the ports are, pretty normal. So if we just take the corners, then we do the twist test. Ooh, that's not good. Let's try that again. So we'll just do our twist test. So what I do is I take the phone at the corners and I just give it a twist, and oh, not many cases actually do this, you know. So sometimes when I'm doing these tests and I look at it and I think people aren't really going to think I'm doing anything when I'm trying to twist the phone, but yeah, at least this one shows that, yeah, twist the phone. Yeah, see that? That's not good. I thought that was going to pass that test, to be honest. It just sort of pops out there at that corner. See that? Otherwise, the fitment is pretty okay. So, quick look at the screen lip then. So, there is a minimal lip up over the display, as expected with most Apple cases. We don't get a massive amount of screen lip protection. There is no screen protector on here, so I will be doing a screen protectors video, so stay tuned for that coming. But if we set that down flat, it is going to lift that display up off the surface and give you a bit of protection. Camera bump then. So this is going to be the new subjective thing this year, because you're either going to be completely open camera bump or you're going to be closed off camera bump for maximum protection. This one is completely open, so you can see the color of this plateau is completely exposed, but the lenses do not protrude out of the camera bump whatsoever. So if you set it down flat, it is going to give you that lift up flat protection. And for the first time in an iPhone case, no rocking. So how does it feel? This texture is really grippy, and it is quite textured on the sides, so it does feel like a really grippy case to hold. That is the one thing I do like about this. It is very grippy and it is decent to hold. I cannot fault that at all. And this is definitely going to be a way more durable than the FineWoven case was. And of course, Magsafe case, so we can do a Magsafe test. So let's just see how it goes. Yep, so it takes the full weight of the stand. Now there's no rubber on this stand, and because this is a fabric, this is moving very easily, but the magnets are holding that in place, no problem at all. And again, it's taking the full weight of the phone, so 260 something grams is no problem there with those magnets, so that's decent. So that is the blue color, which is very, very nice on the blue iPhone, I will say. So if we just pop this one off, we'll just try the other colors then, just to give you a little bit of. And there's our Magsafe animation. So there's the Sienna on the blue, which actually goes quite well. There's nice contrast there with the blue plateau. And then we have that sort of color. I would have liked this to be a little bit more orange, to be honest. But yeah, you can't have it all. And then we have those sort of bronze colored buttons. Camera control. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Let's just do the twist test on this one. Oh, look, it pops out there as well. I was hoping maybe it was just this one. Yeah, so there's the Sienna on the blue iPhone. And then we'll just pop the black on. Now, my mother-in-law is going to go ape because black and navy don't go. She's always said that. She said that for years. Black and navy don't go, Michael. Don't wear black and navy together. So, if you pick up a black case and put your navy phone on it, she's not going to be happy. But we've got the same grippy texture on there. I particularly don't mind it. I think it looks good. We've got our black buttons here, camera control. It's consistent as ever. Across the board. Very nice. Let's try the twist test here in this one. Yeah, look at that. That easily twists out so easy. That's disappointing, Apple. Disappointing. So what is my final thoughts then on the TechWoven? So these are £49 in the UK, so close to 50 quid for a case. Are they worth 50 quid? Personally, I probably wouldn't spend 50 quid on it. I was a bit disappointed with the fitment and the twist test where it popped out, but does it feel good? Yes. Does it have good MagSafe? Yes. Are they robust? Yeah, they seem to be. So yeah, but I do know there is always going to be those people that'll say, Apple, just bring back leather cases. We don't care about TechWoven. Was I happy paying £49? Obviously, I bought these to get these in for you guys. Would I be happy to recommend you guys to pay that money for these? I'm not so sure, to be honest. I think there's better cases out there for that money. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. If you are interested in picking these up, I will leave you links where you can pick these up on Amazon. Affiliate links help support the channel, but they don't cost you guys any more money. So if you do pick up using any of my links, thanks for your support. Much appreciated. And that about wraps it up for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, smash that like button for me. Don't forget to click that subscribe and ring that little bell to be notified of new videos just like this one. Keep a look at the channel. I have a lot of iPhone 17 related content coming, so stay tuned. And if you want some more down-to-earth tech review and accessory videos, you know where to come. And if you want to see some more iPhone 17 content, you can check it out right here.